Now we discuss Mendelian laws. Firstly, what is unit character? A specific character in an individual is controlled by a specific gene or allele, that is called unit character. For each specific character of an individual receives one gene from male parent and another gene from female parent. This we have already seen, that every character is controlled by two alleles from two parents. Gregor Mendel chose the garden pea, Pisum sataeum. Why Gregor Mendel chose the garden pea for his experiments? Because garden pea has variety of distinguishable characters and it can be cultivated easily. Its life cycle is only 2 to 3 months and self-pollination is natural in pea plant and cross-pollination can be easily possible. So he selected garden pea for his experiments. Which are the contrasting characters in pea? So these are the contrasting characters in the pea. For example, height of stem. Tallness is a dominant character, dwarfness is a recessive character. Like this, color of seeds. Yellow color, that is a dominant character, green is a recessive character. In this way, all these are the contrasting characters available in the pea. Shape of seeds, round, wrinkled. Position of flower, axillary or terminal. Color of flower, white color or purple color. Pod shape, inflated or constricted. Constricted means secretive, tight. Pod color, green pod or yellow pod. So these are the contrasting characters, dominant characters, and these are the recessive characters. Mendel firstly carried out the experiments, a series of experiments of monohybrid crosses, and then he derived some laws, that is called Mendelian laws. So monohybrid cross, mono means single, hybrid means that cross. So monohybrid cross differed in one trait, one character only. This is important, differed in one trait. So this is the definition of monohybrid ratio or monohybrid cross. What is this monohybrid ratio? Monohybrid ratio of the individuals is obtained in F2 generation by crossing one homozygous dominant parent with another homozygous recessive parent. दो parent है, दो एक dominant homozygous and another one is homozygous recessive, and by taking one set of contrasting character only, and when after this cross, when we get the result in F2 generation, that is monohybrid ratio. How he performed the experiment? So he crossed homozygous pea plant producing round seeds. This is one parent, homozygous pea plant producing round seeds, and homozygous pea plant producing wrinkled seeds. So in F1 generation, all the pea plants were round seed producing. पहले जनरेशन में सब के सब जो इंडिविजुअल्स मिले, दे आर राउंड सीड प्रोड्यूसिंग. दैट इज आउट ऑफ टू कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग कैरेक्टर. टू कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग कैरेक्टर कौन से? राउंडनेस ऑफ द सीड एंड रिंकल्ड सीड्स. So out of two contrasting characters of parents, only one is expressed in F1 generation. F1 generation में ये राउंड वाला कैरेक्टर एक्सप्रेस हुआ बिकॉज ये डोमिनेंट था. In F2 generation, 75% plants were round seeds producing and 25% plants were wrinkled seeds producing. And the approximate ratio after this experiment was found to be 3:1. So this is the experiment. This one homozygous plant or parent, homozygous parent, capital R, this is round seed producing, and another plant that is homozygous wrinkled seed producing plant. So cross between dominant parent and homozygous recessive parent. All the offsprings of F1 generation, they are round seed producing, because it has capital R, small r. Everywhere capital R, small r. Capital R is a dominant, that's why all are round seed producing individuals. In F2 generation, when we cross these two individuals of F1 generation, then we get this ratio 3:1. Capital R, this is 25%. Capital R, small r, this is 50%, and both small r, that is a 25%. But here dominant is this. So 75%, that is a dominant seed producing, round seed producing, and only 1 is a wrinkled seed producing. So ratio is 3:1. From these results, Mendel formulated the following laws and explanation. The first law is the law of dominance. When a pair of contrasting characters are crossed, पेयर ऑफ कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग कैरेक्टर, यहाँ केस में कौन से थे, यहाँ थे एक राउंडनेस एंड रिंकल्डनेस ऑफ सीड्स. ओनली वन कैरेक्टर मेक्स इट्स अपीयरेंस इन द F1 जनरेशन. ओनली वन कैरेक्टर, कौन सा कैरेक्टर अपीयर हुआ था, राउंडनेस ऑफ द सीड्स मेक्स इट्स अपीयरेंस इन F1 जनरेशन. दिस इज नोन एज अ डोमिनेंट कैरेक्टर. एंड अदर विच डज नॉट शो इटसेल्फ, अदर जो कैरेक्टर रेसेसिव कैरेक्टर वो एक्सप्रेस नहीं हुआ बट वो प्रेजेंट था, इन स्पाइट बीइंग प्रेजेंट इन द जीनोटाइप, इज कॉल्ड रेसेसिव कैरेक्टर. सेकंड इज लॉ ऑफ सेग्रीगेशन. सेग्रीगेट होना मतलब सेपरेट होना, अलग अलग होना. द लॉ स्टेट्स दैट द हाइब्रिड्स ऑफ F1 जनरेशन, कैपिटल आर, स्मॉल आर, have two contrasting characters और two allelomorphs. एक एलील है कैपिटल आर, दूसरा एलील है स्मॉल आर. ये डोमिनेंट आर, कैपिटल, रेसेसिव. ऑफ डोमिनेंट एंड रेसेसिव नेचर, these alleles though remain together in individual for long time but do not mix with each other, rather it separates or segregates at the time of gametogenesis. This is important. दोनों अलील्स हैं एक इंडिविजुअल के अंदर, दोनों इंडिविजुअल में, दोनों ये गैमेट्स में अलील्स में कोई डिफरेंस नहीं होता है, कोई मिक्सिंग नहीं होता है. ऑल दे आर सेपरेटेड एट द टाइम ऑफ मियोसिस, दैट इज गैमेटोजेनेसिस के टाइम पे. कैपिटल आर एक गैमेट में जाएगा और स्मॉल आर दूसरे गैमेट में जाएगा. सो इट विल सेग्रीगेट इंडिपेंडेंटली at the time of gametogenesis, so that each gamete receive only one allele of a dominant or recessive character. एक gamete में capital जाएगा, दूसरे में small जाएगा. That is called law of segregation. And third is a law of purity of gametes. अब जो gametes individual के अंदर meiosis होने के बाद जो gametes बनते हैं, in case of male the sperms बनते हैं और in females the ova बनते हैं, that is called gametes. तो gametes would always carry only one gene. Why? Because gametes are haploid in nature. It contains only one gene. And in the uncontaminated form, without any alteration, उसमें कोई चेंज नहीं होता है और एक गैमेट में सिर्फ एक जीन होता है, मतलब एक पेरेंट वाला जीन होता है, irrespective of the fact whether the individual is homozygous or heterozygous for the character. अब मेंडल के टाइम पे ये सब डिटेल्स मालूम नहीं थे, गैमेटोजेनेसिस कैसे होता है, मियोसिस की प्रोसेस कैसी होती है, हैप्लॉइड कैसे होता है, तो उन्होंने उस टाइम पे बताया था. द गैमेट्स वुड ऑलवेज कैरी ओनली वन फैक्टर. ही सेड दैट टाइम फैक्टर, दैट नाउ वी नो दैट इज फैक्टर इज अ जीन. In the uncontaminated form, without any alteration, irrespective of the fact whether the individual is homozygous or heterozygous for the character. So this is all about monohybrid ratio. So next time we will see the dihybrid ratio. Okay, thank you.